Roulette update. So I depotted my last shadow from my Roulette Pro palette. I still have the palette because I'm just gonna glue the shadow back in, but just for ease of crap I have to pull out every day to get ready, I depotted it. But this is what Slate looks like. I'm definitely making some progress on that. Once I finish 30 days of makeup on Instagram, which I should have finished by now, but I got sick for several days. That's why this is actually late. But once I finish that, this is what I'm going to be using after I finish the last little bits out of my green Almay shadow, which also should have been done, but what can you do? I'm going to use this until it's gone because I'm just sick of looking at it. I do have the Slate mixture, not Slate, Sable mixture with that Physicians Formula shadow, which is why I don't have my Physicians Formula quad over here right now. But it's definitely getting bigger. This is what I use in my eyebrows a lot, as well as a crease color. But we're getting there, slowly but surely. It'll be done by the end of the year. And I'll just work on that other Physicians Formula shadow next year. Let's show you the Almay trio real quick. Here it is. You can barely see the remnants of that green shadow. I don't want to repress it again, so once I get to it, I'm just gonna dig. That's literally like a day or two of a full eye color. I did use that green shadow in my inner corner today though. And for my matte white, I'm using the Too Faced Natural Eyes. I should know this by now. I thought about depotting this just to not have this bulky thing in there, but spoiler alert, this is actually gonna be my Pan That palette next year because this thing is hella old. Like, this is the original old school packaging with the little thing in the bottom. I bought this on a blog sale from Faithers K. What's her old YouTube name, but now she goes by Faith Bainey, a couple of years ago, and it was old in her collection, so this needs to go. I'm hoping I can finish it in a year because, you know, one shadow's gone, two shadows have pan on it. I'm hoping, I'm praying, because at the end of 2018 it's gonna go in the garbage anyway. Right now the shadows still work fine though, surprisingly. But this is what the white shade looks like. I am aiming towards hitting the top of the pan there. I'm not intentionally panning this nude beach shade right now, but I'm not purposely panning an inner corner shade. So I use that a lot, and because of that, I hit a lot of pan. But this side of this is completely untouched, while this side is all flat. So, letting you know what's going on with that. Now, as for my 3 Roulette palettes, I haven't been getting a lot of love lately. Like, some love, but not a lot. The Vice 2 is probably getting the least. I have decided what shadow I'm going to pan in this one for this project because 2 shadows are actually in a different project because I'm crazy. But I'm actually gonna go for Betrayal, the shade right here, because it is super pretty. It's super pretty. Because I was going to go for this gold shade called Strike, but it's a little on the orange side. So I figured I would go with the purple instead. Let's see, Too Faced Sugar Pop. It looks like I'm probably going to hit pan on Sugared Violet at this point because it is definitely the one with the most progress. Next to that would be Blue Raspberry, but Sugared Violet actually has like a getting to be noticeable dip in it. And while it is not the greatest shade, it does serve my purposes. And it would actually look really good with the lighter pink shade. Purple, not pink. So I could pan them together. And finally, for my Mi Vida Loca palette, I love this damn thing. The shade that I'm painting out of here for this project, dog hair. The shade that I'm painting for this project is Love, right here. It hasn't really changed since last month because I'm doing different looks every day is why it hasn't changed. I do have pan in one shade in here, just not for this project. It's Skulls. So it's cool that I have pan in this now, just not in the shade I was going for. By the way, if you are tuning in and I haven't mentioned this in the last couple of things, I don't remember, for the palette Roulette, I draw a palette, and then I try to hit pan not in a matte cream shade or a white shade or like an inner quarter shade, because those I can hit pan on pretty easily. So if I decide to do it, I save them for either the pan that palette portion or for other projects. But for that, I wanted to save it for, like, you know, more colorful shades. Lemmy is actually in a project as well, if you are curious. That is what it looks like. It's definitely getting some work done on it. So I'm using this palette, just not the love shade that I'm supposed to be working on for this project. I need to get a few shades out, hit pan on a few shades for a couple of other projects as well, because I've kind of put too many in too many projects, but I really like eyeshadow, so I want to play with them. Thankfully, I at least seem to pick from palettes that I'm already supposed to be working on. So that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!